Alright, I'm gonna attempt to do a Pinstripe tutorial. There's a way you can save 4 seconds on this fight, compared to the old way of saving time where you just let him pass over once. Basically, you're just able to cancel 2 of his shooting animations, to where he only shoots 1 bullet and then he gets hit. And each time it saves about 2 seconds. So I'll try to be showing that off. For this first hit, it's the first 2 hits that you cancel. So the first hit, you let him jump on the left and start shooting like normal. And when he's doing that, I like to just hide on the right side of the table, using the table as protection, because it makes it a lot easier to get to the corner I'm going to need to get to. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Once he's done shooting on the left, I run into the back right corner between the glass wall and that corner post that's kind of sticking out. I get in that corner, hugging the back glass wall. Once I'm back there, I just wait for him to come to the right, and the moment he'll kind of pass in front of Crash, the moment I see him actually in front of Crash, I will just hold down X and spin at the height of my jump. And that will hit him right after he shoots 1 bullet and cancel him out of the animation entirely. So that's just kind of a visual cue you have to learn, exactly when to jump and spin. It's not like the most precise thing ever either. You can be a little bit late or a little bit early. It's not like frame perfect or anything as far as I can tell. But that's something you just kind of have to figure out yourself as well. That's the best way I can describe it though, is it's right when Pinstripe starts to cross in front of Crash. So I'll try and show that off right now. Should have been it. So right there, he didn't shoot, but it still worked. As I don't think he shot. It's possible to do it early to where he ends up, after you hit him, he just starts shooting in that corner, like normal. But right there was fine. That's what I meant by it's, you can be a little early and a little late and it still works fine without messing up. Just if you're too early, it might just not cancel at all and just act like you hit him normally. So for the second part, he's going to come back to the left. I am already in position. This is where you're going to want to stand for the second hit, just in front of that right arm of the chair and completely covering it. That's just the best way I can describe how to get this hit. Again, it's not super precise, you can be just in that general area, but as long as you figure out the best feeling for you, like where you need to stand to get it, that will help a lot. For me, I just make sure I'm in front of that arm of the chair a little ways, not hugging it, not next to it, but definitely in front of it. So the visual cue for when to jump and then spin for this one is a little bit later because he goes a little bit further left of Crash. So I kind of wait until he starts to pass Crash just a tiny bit, and then I jump and spin. Instead of like the moment he starts to cover Crash, it's kind of as he's passing Crash. It's a little bit later. Should work though. Awesome. So for the rest of the fight, you just do it like normal. You let him shoot over here and spin him as he crosses. You could do it early again on the right, but then he'll jump on the table and shoot, which is a tiny bit slower than just letting him shoot in the corner and cross over the front. It's just a difference of animations, because he shoots the same amount of times, but the path of him getting to the left is the part that's different. And the last hit, you can actually just spin this table, which is kind of cool. I guess Crash's hitbox is high enough to hit him, or Pinstripe's hitbox is low, I don't know. But yeah, that's the best way I can describe how to do the Pinstripe fight. Getting the visual cues down is just going to take a little bit of practice, obviously. But like I was saying, for the first one, it's just a matter of, it's kind of like right when he starts to cover up Crash, when he's passing in front of him. And for the second one, it's just a little bit later than that. But you just have to get a feel for it. For both hits, though, it's literally just hold down X and spin. Do not touch the analog stick. I think that's the biggest issue people have, is they try to like jump at Pinstripe when he gets there. But the whole point of those 2 positions you stand in is that you don't have to. You just jump and spin, and it's completely consistent. So yeah, hope this helps. Good luck with Pinstripe. See ya.